Why not our first? Because
I'm used to the weather and men. I'm used to changes. People change. Feelings change. And men too.
okay, and we are, you know what, I didn't even have to do a countdown for this. I'm not even going to do an intro. Like, at this point, we are way past that. We're way past that.
Everything changed.
Yeah. You see, and this is the fuck up, because you come in today and it's like, you got this like different energy, because in my head I was like, oh, I'm going to do this like radio podcast like
I was thinking the
interview.
Same, like, you know, when I was about to leave the house, I was just like, I want to be myself. I want to be honest.
Yeah.
I want to be real. Because, like, I feel like a lot of people don't know who LIA is.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck? Can I say fuck?
Yeah, you can say,
listen. Like, who the fuck is LIA Butler? I feel like I haven't allowed people into that space, my space.
Yeah.
I don't want to allow them in my space like that. But, like, I want people to know me. It's like, oh, yeah, she's cool. Am I really cool? Am I cool? I don't know. I think I'm cool.
You know, that's the funny part about that. And I think let's even start with us connecting, because I'm scrolling through SoundCloud and I'm trying to find, it's like almost lockdown, and I'm trying to find like new music I can listen to, because I'm also trying to make music at the time. I was like, yo, we're not doing shit, so it's cool, I'm just gonna make this music. And you know how like SoundCloud has things that you like, right? I have like a song, and I was listening to, what's her name, Naya. Is that how you pronounce it?
Well, and then they like suggest other
people
who make it,
and I bump into the song, right?
Which song was it? I hope it's not Socks.
Nah, it was a cover.
Amalobola.
Yeah, Amalobola.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people know me through Amalobola.
Yeah.
Okay, not a lot of people. A lot of people just, I feel like, yeah.
But I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, I was, and it was interesting. While I have this playlist, I'm like, I don't know this girl, but I like how she makes me feel.
How did I make you feel first?
I was in my feels, hey? I was legitimate, like, that's why I sent you. I was like, because then I just went to Instagram. I was like, okay, let me just follow this chick, and you follow back, and I'm like, bet. Okay, cool. This is
reviving.
This is a vibe, right?
Cheesy.
So I'm listening to this shit, and then I bump into your covers. You did the Lodge cover on Instagram. I
think that's like one of my favorite covers. It's that cover is really sick, because like I downloaded the beats online.
Yeah.
And then it was the first time I downloaded this app where you can like record on your phone and like do shit on your phone. So I'm playing this beat. I'm like, this beat is really. It was a downloaded beat. I'm like, this beat is really sick, but like I don't know what to write.
Yeah.
So I have like this other guy friend of mine who likes Lodge. So it's like, what if I do something for him? Yeah. Because like, yeah, what if I do? So yeah, and then I recorded the song, and when I was listening to it, I was like, that's when I realized, Uguti, you're dope.
You fucking dope.
Like, yeah, like you are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people been saying that. I didn't believe it, but now it's just like,
why? But you see, and that's the thing, and that's why I had to send you that I was like, yo, listen, I don't give a fuck what happens. I would just put it out there. I love this girl. Yo, I love you, LIA. There we go.
This.
It's there. it's out. Whatever happens. Right?
No, like when he said, I love you, I thought you were saying it like, I like him. You didn't say, do you love me? Love me?
I love what your music makes me feel.
Oh, so you don't love me.
But I love you as a person because then I got to know you as a person.
Oh, so you don't love me. You love me.
Listen, that's not the point.
Asking like, so, because like when I remember you sent a message, like a DM, and you were like, I love you.
Yeah, like,
and like I looked at it because, do you love me or you love me?
I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what the fuck. Listen, all I know, right, is that whenever I'm listening to you or like I'm interacting with you, I love how you make me feel, right? And that's rare because I don't fuck with people like that, right? In fact, I hate people.
Why?
It's a trauma response.
I used to hate people. I used to just like, I don't hate people, but I love my space.
Yeah.
I like being alone.
Yeah.
But also I like being around people, not all the time, for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
it doesn't work for me. I really wanna be around creators, especially musicians, because I have a lot of music friends and I grew up in a music environment. But there was never a time where we could have chats as musicians to say, what the fuck we going through? It's always like if we having an interview or like in the broad media, it's always we promoting shit. Like, I've got this new album, so I'm gonna talk about this album. I've got this music, so I'm gonna talk about this music, but we don't necessarily talk about where it comes from. And that's why you and I having this chat, because I like your music. I'm a fucking fan. I'll ride for you till the wheels fall off, right? But I don't know where this thing comes from, right? I don't know why you make me feel like this, right? I don't know why you write the music that you do. Who is LIA as an artist, right? Where does this person come from? We don't know where the fuck. We don't even have a music video, but baby girl is out here in these streets, you know, and
music video, ne?
I fuck music videos, bro. Fuck them.
Music video. Music video. I'm still gonna work on music videos.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But who is LIA?
So LIA Butler is. A lot of people say I do new age. So.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like boxing myself as an artist, because I feel like I'm very versatile. So a lot of people, you may listen to my music and think this is LIA Butler, but it may not be LIA Butler, because I have different personalities.
Yeah.
So I have 3. I have this LIA Butler. LIA Butler is very sexual, very sensual. So whenever like you listen to my shit that is like R&B type of vibe,
it's smash
that's
music.
LIA.
It's smash music, right?
Yeah, that's like LIA Butler. That's LIA Butler. LIA Butler is a new age soul whatever artist from the wavy city of Durban. She's very sensual. She's very sexual. She's very. I like that bitch. I like LIA. I like LIA. And then we have Jules Kotenu.
Hey, come on.
And then we have Jules Kotenu. Jules Kotenu is, whenever you listen to my soulful shit, like that soulful vibe, that's Jules Kotenu. It's coming from Jules Scott. One of my friends gave me that name. He was like, yeah, your Jill's Kateni. And then we have Mama Action. Mama Action is very spiritual. Like, still gonna meet I feel like a lot of people haven't met Mama Action, but she's very
deep.
Yeah, she's very spiritual. So, which one do you want to know about, LIA or Jill?
Give me all three because the moment an artist has alter egos, I know. First of all, I know they're dope. I know they're fucking dope, right? Because you can split those personalities, but at the same time, what's the root of it? Where do those things come from? And why can't you just be LIA and be all three of those things? But you chose to then
to like separate them. So it comes from the fact that I'm suffering with like mental health. I have borderline personality disorder. That's how LIA came about, because I used to like hide behind the LIA Butler personality. I feel people don't know me. Does that make sense?
You do.
People, you know the mask. You know LIA Butler.
Yeah.
You don't know who the fuck is Pel Mzobe or Mbulelo. See, like people know LIA Butler. So that's how LIA Butler came about. I was trying to come out of my shell, and because I was like really struggling with my mental health at that time, and then I didn't even want to do music, and then and then I started like making music. I started doing covers, and I used to like share them on a WhatsApp group with like my friends and like people from Facebook. And that's when I was just like, oh, I need to start making music.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, bitch, you can actually sing. Why you don't take this shit seriously? And I had to come up with the name. Like, so now since you're making music, who the fuck are you? And then LIA Butler came about.
That's crazy. That's very like rap to me. That's a very rap thing to do. And
it's like you're thinking deep about it. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know, like so I'll have discussions with like my parents or like older people, and we talk about music, like, and I'm just like, the argument for me is how rap has influenced the culture that we have in so many ways, right? That we don't realize it. That the fact that you can choose an alter ego and then have all three is so Wu-Tang for me. Right? But because Wu-Tang has been part of this music thing for so long, it seems like a normal thing to do, to be a Sasha Fierce or to be Beyonce or to be Third Ward Trill or whatever the case may be. So it's so rap for you to do that, and I love how this new age soul music and R&B has taken so much from like 90s and 80s rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we don't fucking realize it. It's just like a thing of, oh, it's a new thing. But hey, this girl's got a whole AKA. This girl's doing covers. This girl's doing fucking...
And she's killing the covers.
She's
Please say that.
Yo, listen, if you don't know who the fuck I'm talking to.
Now you know, nigga.
You don't know who the fuck I'm talking to.
Now you know.
Now you fucking know, nigga.
Now you know.
But it's so rap, and we tend to forget that because we grew up in this rap era. All right. And somehow it feels like rap is the new jazz. Rap is the new classical music. I know some people will argue with me about that, but it is. Fuck. What you talking about? Have you not heard the drums? You know what I mean? And I love that, especially about you, because you've taken that influence, and I don't know whether that was intentional or it's something that you were just like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, right? Because that's what
It's something that I'm just like,
you get me. I like now to like describe like a lot of artists now, especially in Joburg, and like this is new wave of like soul music, which is just like insane.
crazy. There are a lot of talented people.
It's insane, and I'm like, yo, those people are rappers, guys. Man, no, they are rappers, and they're doper than you fucking rappers.
Rappers.
You know,
Why are you saying they're rappers though?
because it's so hip hop. It is so Erica Badu. It's insane, right? And we can say Erica Badu is hip hop, but then again, soul music is the root of all of it: jazz, hip hop, fucking blues, rap, trap, whatever. That is soul music. That's black music, right? And we own it now. And I guess that's why I just went off on a tangent, but I guess that's why like I like the music now. And I used to hate it. I used to be like,
You used to hate music?
no, I just hated what I listened to.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
hate music.
No. I just hated what I listened to, especially
What were you listening to?
it was, you see, it was a lot of I guess if we talking about soul music, and I'm encompassing like all the genres within soul music, it was more repetitive. Like I heard a lot of, if it was trap, it's gonna be trap, and everybody's gonna sound like the Migos, or everybody's gonna sound like 2 Chainz. If it's R&B, everybody's gonna fucking sound like Beyonce or Chris Brown. Like I hated that. Like for the past, maybe say the last 5 to 7 years, I hated that. And then once I started sharing my music on SoundCloud, and then starting to listen to all the playlists, and I started bumping into like you fucking Nirvana, no, where fucking
Nirvana is dope.
that's the homie.
She's really dope.
Fila, amazing. That's when I fell in love with music again, and I tell all of them, I'll like everybody that I know that's within my phone, like, yo, I like how you guys fucking make me feel. Because now I enjoy listening to like
music.
I used to hate playlists. Now I intentionally put on a playlist and just go about my day.
I feel like the new age, we call it new age wave now. New age wave or new age whatever. I feel like people who are making music now, the people who are boxing as new age, we are not afraid to be ourselves.
Facts.
You see, like we are, what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
And you see, like we're not scared to reach the standards of the music industry.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do my shit. You're gonna listen to it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Move on. Listen to what you like.
Yeah.
You understand? And if you like my shit, then listen to it. Continue listening to it. Share it. I think that's why like I really like new age wave, new age soul, new age whatever, new wave or whatever.
It's soul music for me. Like I don't think we should call it new age anymore. We've been here for a minute. Like we've been here, and for me it's soul music. Like the problem becomes when the mainstream is not catching up.
Yeah.
Right? When you're going to like a mix or like a party or whatever the case may be, and they're playing the same as playlist that the last DJ was playing, whereas back then or in fact 20 years ago, what I'm told is how you were fresh as a DJ is if you brought new music, right? So I tried this experiment. I'll be with friends and we'll be in a car or whatever, and like I'll intentionally get the aux cable. Intentionally, I'm gonna be on aux duty today, right? And I'll like play new music. I'll play like,
you like drama, ne?
Yeah,
I can tell.
I get paid
You like
to do drama.
Yo. Is it on a drama? You're so dramatic. Like, yo.
That's how I'm good at my job.
You're so dramatic. You're so spicy. Why are you so dramatic?
I get paid to do this. Like I get paid to be dramatic. What the fuck you talking about? That's how I make my chops. I tell stories for a living. Come on. But I intentionally do that because I want to find out where people's head is at, right? Like, do we like music because our friends like it? Or because the greater crowd likes it? Or because in Braamfontein there's a kid who's like fucking dancing and shutting down Braamfontein? That's why we like the music? Nah, and that's not shade. I'm just, it's an I'm not even, we're not doing that right now. But that's what I'm trying to understand. Or do we like music because it makes us feel good, right? And I've come to a point. Well, I've always been like that. I'm gonna like whatever, right? Whether it be Slipknot because it makes me feel good.
Can I have some fruits?
Yes. But
thank you.
But I'm gonna do that, right? And so I do this experiment where I'm like with the homies or whatever. I play some new music. I noticed that the people who really love music or people who make the music will appreciate things that make them feel good. The general public are like, yo, get that shit out of there. Like, I don't care who it is until, which is funny because until LIA BUTLER is like a fucking superstar and she's on radio and she's on Vuzu or whatever the fuck, right?
Vuzu.
I haven't watched TV in a minute.
We are manifesting, Kaloku. Oh, you don't know. I want that.
You're tagging that one. But until she's there, that's the only time the general public will have an appreciation for it, which confuses me because I'm like, but we all have phones.
Been jamming.
We all have the internet, right?
Don't you find it spicy though when people do that? Like when the artist goes mainstream and then people just be like, I've been listening to her since I'm a cover.
It's corny.
Or
it's corny.
Yeah,
it's corny as fuck.
Do you do that? The way you're so dramatic, it's like I feel like you do that.
I don't. Well, I stopped doing it.
Okay, you used to do it.
I used to do it, but I stopped doing it. Because who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares if I met LIA when she was famous? Versus if I met LIA when she was on SoundCloud and I heard her covers. Like, who the fuck cares? The only difference is within my job, because with this platform, it is my job. It's Uncharted Weekly. I need to find that, right? I need to find what I feel is hot, what's not playing in the charts, right? Because I feel like there's an opportunity there to like chronicle their story, like the artist's story, and it's not for me. Like I don't have to do this, but I do it because I care about the music so much that I want to chronicle those stories. Like in the US, you find like they have like documentaries and like, oh, when they were growing up, when they were on the come up. Like I saw the Defiant ones. They had what's that girl from Gwen Stefani?
Oh yeah.
They had her when she was in the band. I forgot the band now. Like I had it in my head, but they've got footage of that right before she was signed, before she was fucking Gwen Stefani, right? And I figured, well, that's my job to chronicle that, because it's important. We don't have that in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen footage of fucking Mendoza on the come up?
From day one until where they are now.
Yeah.
Can I say the name?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to?
Definitely.
Cause like, okay, so Blackie, he's dropping. I think, I don't know what is it called? What is it called? It's called Before Now. He's dropping a project, and he dropped the clip from where he started until now. It's really dope.
But I love that. I also love Blackie. I just like to point out now at this point.
I like Blackie.
Blackie needs to pull up here. I love Blackie so much. Like that nigga's energy is crazy.
His grapes are so nice.
Like that nigga's energy is crazy. I'm just like,
he's really dope.
And
he is. He's crazy.
And even like I wish I'd met him like earlier, because I wanted to have the chat like, what the fuck are you doing? Like what is in that water in Devon? Like what? I need to find out.
Blackie's really dope, and he's been dope since when I knew about Blackie.
He's a star, that one.
Yeah, he's dope.
I need to watch him perform. But I don't like being
you should.
like that.
Don't you want to watch me perform?
Yes. Say when.
I think I have a performance on. When is the 6th of May?
It's
I
like
think
next
it's
week.
next week. Yeah, I'm performing next week.
6 May. LIA
I'm
Butler.
performing, guys. Yeah, I get really nervous when I have like performances. It's but like I'm performing, guys.
What's the process with you performing?
I just like go on stage and do my shit. I don't ever like before. Like my mom forces me to rehearse now because she feels like, okay, you're about to get all the way to the top. You need to get used to rehearsing and stuff. I don't do that shit. Like.
You don't play with the band.
It's not me. Okay, with the band, obviously you have to. But like, I haven't performed with the band before. Like, just LIA Butler performing with the band and doing her shit with the band. But also, I feel like if I would have to do that, I wouldn't want people to play the actual song or rehearse as a song. But I would want them to like play shit randomly, like on stage, have them like just play anything and I'll go with the flow. You understand? Like I like being honest and being raw in whatever that I do. Even when I was recording the covers, all of that shit with first take. I record and whatever, just keep it that way. I'm not gonna do a second take. I'm not gonna, because like I don't want perfection. I feel like as people we want to be perfect so much, want everything to be perfect. Like today, I realized that today when I was like getting ready, normally I have like people doing my makeup. I have my friends like, just wear this. And I think that's like one of the reasons I had mental breakdown, because I feel like as a society, for people to accept you, you need to look a certain way. You understand? Which is why like I had to put a makeup on because I'm gonna be on cameras. That is like I texted you and I was like, I'm really gonna be on cameras. You understand? Because like you need to, especially as a female, you need to look a certain way for people to accept you. You need to be pretty all the time as an artist for people to accept you. If I pull up here with my fucking pajamas, people they were not gonna talk about what was happening in an interview, but the looks, how she looked.
It's a safe space, because I've provided that for motherfuckers to be okay in their own.
Yeah, be
I take
okay
my
with
seriously.
with looking like this.
No, but I get you. But what's funny is, in fact, what you're saying right now is a very Joburg thing. It's such a Joburg thing. Like, we tend to judge according to like appearance.
To how people look, exactly. Even like when you come across a female artist, or when someone introduces you to, and then you look to the cover. Let's say they have their picture as a cover art.
Yeah.
Before you even compliment the song, you say, "Oh shit, she's so pretty."
Yo,
you see? "Oh shit, she's so pretty." Okay, before you talk about the art, the music, you want to talk about how fuck is that her? Oh damn, fuck! Oh, she's pretty.
I'll tell you what, because this is a safe space. In fact, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Like, I've had a bad habit of doing that, and I had to check myself like last year, maybe, where, and more so it's my bad habit of being on Instagram all the time, and now like I kind of had to let that
step
go.
back.
Yeah, because you look at some shit, and she's probably like an artist, or she's probably like a content creator or whatever the case may be. And I look at that shit like, yeah, I'll listen to her. Why?
She's pretty.
Oh, she bad. No.
You see?
And I had to check myself for that because it's dangerous. Because now that I'm in this position, I'm on the other side of the camera. It becomes a chemistry thing, right? And becomes like an energy thing.
Do you want grapes? Yeah. They taste really good. They like
but it becomes a bad thing because what energy am I putting out there? Am I putting out the fact that, hey, after we're done with this, I'd like to smash, or hey, after we're done with this, I like your work and I'd like us to work better. And
so you smash people, winner. Is that what you do?
Yo, relax. But that became a bad habit like years ago, you know, where I would collaborate with amazing artists, like really dope. But those collaborations get fucked up because of how I was putting out the energy, right? And it's great to have like a chemistry with somebody, and because you like somebody, and it could be something else. But when that becomes a habit, it's dangerous, because now you burning bridges now. You know what I'm saying? Now if shit doesn't work out personally, professionally, it suffers, right? And so I've stopped doing that, and I've stopped doing the Joburg thing, because that's what Joburg fucking people do. Like they wanna, oh my god, oh cool, oh they're making a song together, they probably dating, oh they doing this together, they probably, you know, and
they do that to me,
and it's weird.
Okay guys, why you guys always assume people are dating when like a male artist and a female artist work together? Why you always just like assume they together?
Because Chris Brown and Rihanna, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Guys. It's because I was with I'm not gonna say the name.
Kelly Rowland and Nelly.
Kelly Rowland and Nelly.
I don't know. When I was growing up, I thought that. I was
because
like,
of Nelly. So,
I was like, I legit was growing up. I was like, you know, this might be.
Because of Nelly. Automatically you assume this together. You're in a funny Nina.
Growing up, that's why I was just like, oh shit.
Nina funny Nina. Yeah, like I don't know why people do that. You guys just assume that people are together. I was in studio with this person, and we were live, and I had people like texting me and asking, are you guys dating? Are you guys together? No, we're just working. You're not dating. I'm jolly.
Have you been in an entanglement in the studio or at work?
This one is really, really nice. Wow.
Why are you coming? No, it's a real question.
This wine is so nice.
But it's a real question though, because that shit happens. It's happened to me. It's happened to every other artist. Right, where you are you are within the
My
creation.
parents will watch this.
Bazali.
Oh, my mom and tatami baby fundis.
Bazali. Hey. Okay, we're not gonna.
No. I've been.
Okay, fair enough.
I've been.
No, and that happens. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, especially if you're creating shit like music where you have to be open and vulnerable and honest. There may be an entanglement.
Entanglement with August.
It happens, you know. You slipped and fell. You just wake up the next day like, oh, I don't usually do this.
Yeah. No, I own up to my shit. Like, if I did something because I wanted to do it. It wasn't a mistake. I'm not gonna say no, I'm not usually like this. Yeah, you're like that. That's you. That's the real you. That's your real face.
I'm telling you, I'm an artist doesn't buy this.
No, I always tell people that don't date an artist, but date me.
Oh, word.
I'm joking.
Hey, boys. Come on. Hey. Come on, boys. Hey. Yeah, I don't. I got a question here from Azana, and she wants to ask
a question.
I gotta put up this thing on Instagram, and when the people that love you send the questions. Like, I had a whole show prep, and I was like, I made the dumb mistake of opening up the questions for the people.
Question.
Yeah, and I think going back to like your SoundCloud catalog, that all of us.
Were you listening to our music yesterday?
I didn't listen to your music yesterday.
Cause it just, you said we celebrate, ne? Like, people know you.
Oh, people don't know you.
You're famous.
I'm not fucking
Yeah, cause
famous.
like you said my shit on your story, and I had like people following me, and I was like, okay.
I'm not famous.
Oh, you're famous.
I'm not famous.
Hey, you're famous.
I'm not
baby
famous.
boy.
I'm not famous.
Okay.
I'm not famous.
We're famous, guys.
I'm not famous.
I think I had like 20 people following me after, or like more than that.
It's probably my friends.
Are they single?
Majority.
I'm joking. I'm joking, guys.
The boys are ready.
I'm joking.
Except Machita. Sa.
Well, I hate you. I hate you so much.
Ow, but it's the boys. I got you asked. Me, I'll give you the boys.
I was joking, guys. I just.
The boys are ready. Boys are ready. Hey, listen. Say when, my nigga.
Yeah, the boys are always ready. I know. The boys are just.
So who has asked to like tell us a story about Ebifu? Am I pronouncing that right?
That is a scramble word.
Obufebe. Oh, I thought about it yesterday. I was like, no, man. But maybe my Zulu's not correct. Yeah, maybe my Xhosa's not correct. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
Explain. React. What?
Wait, who asked that question?
Yo, listen.
Okay, what is the question again?
Explain the story behind Ubufe. And now you know, guys. It's not Ebe Fubu, it's Ubufe Ebe.
So I hate this. Okay,
Why?
Can I have a refill?
Yeah.
Can I have it all the way up here?
We're gonna need more wine.
Yo, this is hectic.
So for me,
Thank you.
Let's start. No, actually, tell us the story. What had happened?
What happened? Okay, so I was in a relationship. It was such a beautiful experience. Like, I don't want to say anything bad about the relationship, or like it was a beautiful relationship.
You can't say anything bad
I was in love. And I believe he was in love with me too. But like, why are you laughing like that? It's like, yo. So yeah, and then there was like a little here and there, and then I came here. It was last year. I came this side, and I met up with this person that I liked since long time ago, and we hooked up. And
my father.
No. And then like shit happened, and I went back home, and this guy calls me, the one I was in relationship with, and he called me, and he was like, while you were away, I did some shit. And I was like, what did you do? And then he told me that he cheated. And like, I didn't tell him what I did while I was away, which is why in the song I'm saying I am not a victim. I did some things that I regret. It made me realize that this wasn't love. When I told you not to worry, because he knows the nigga. When I told you not to worry about him, you should have been concerned. Because you knew a part of me that only you knew. And maybe some parts you felt to drink out of me. Oh my God, I hate this. Hey. Yeah, but like that other guy, we were very compatible compared to...
Bror.
Fuck.
Bror.
Yeah, but like with that, I think it's because with that other guy, we've known each other for the longest time. But I don't think he likes me. I don't think the other guy likes me like that. I don't think he likes me the way I like him. Because after what happened, I realized, I was like, shit, I actually like this person. No, not as a friend, but like I.
You see why? You see why musicians now are dangerous.
No, Pila, we're done now, so that's why I appreciate him as a friend. Like, I care about him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. As musicians, it's like we can do some fuck shit, and nobody would know, right? And you could make a song and all is forgiven. Right, because you've forgiven yourself as a person, right, and you've allowed yourself to make that into music. If you have forgiven yourself,
but also,
as a person.
guys, you need to understand that I'm not a bad person in this situation.
No, nobody is. I'm just saying that.
He did shit. Like, he's only gonna find out now when he watches this that I did shit too. He didn't know. Actually, the person who asked me this question, Yasinina, is
like a doctor.
But like, because like all along I was a victim. Yo, guys, I say Miguel Antonienza apakumi yo.
I honestly didn't know this was gonna turn out. I don't know.
Yo, guys, this is so wrong. And like, you know, I'm sitting and I'm thinking about this, and like, this guy knows this person. Guys, this is so wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Oh, this might be a question from somebody who knows you.
I feel like it's someone who knows me, and they just want to expose me.
Oh, that's hard.
Or they just,
let me
I don't know.
These questions.
Okanye uyayazi lendaba, and I say mbikela ntinenza apha kum, yo, wow.
Shit.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't.
But it's okay. I feel like.
What? Because very clearly this like touching issue, and for me it's what then goes into. Listen, man. Like,
actually, I was telling someone else's story. It's not me.
Nice save. Nice save.
It's not me. Someone just told me their story, and I was just like, let me write a song about it. Let me do.
It's my story.
Yeah, it's a very.
Oh, don't worry. So I have a story like that.
Yeah,
too,
yeah. That's why. Like the way I explained it, it's like I am the one who did that, but it wasn't me. It was. Yeah.
Musicians are whores. We are whores.
Not me. Like I said, it's not my story. I was telling someone else.
Sure.
That's really great, hey? That's amazing.
Oh my god. Yo. I go rough, tough, wow.
Good, difficult.
No, but that's for me. That's okay, and I think more so the person was pointing out like the fact that you can be vulnerable in that space and be allowed to share that.
Yeah, I think I was vulnerable because when I recorded that, it was I was still going through the breakup. Like after I broke up with the guy, I was still in my feels. That's when I realized like, I think I like the other guy. Like I really
was the other guy in the studio. Was he making the music with you?
The other guy knew that I was in a relationship, and I knew he was in a relationship. No, the other guy knew my friend was in a relationship, and my friend also knew Uguti, the guy is. Yeah, my friend and this guy, they close, they friends. It's just that shit happened.
Fair. Okay. It's okay, but then let's start with. In fact, let's get to just your musical influences.
Mm-hmm.
What did you grow up listening to, and how that then translates into your sound and your music and your identity?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, nothing is original. We borrow from there and there and there and then we just make our own thing, and that's how it, but what were those sounds that then ushered in no I was a joke, but what then ushered in like the LIA BUTLER sound?
I'm still trying to gain my strength. So I come from a very musical family. Like everyone at home sings. Literally, even the cats and the dogs and the cockroaches, everything sings at home. So we used to like, I didn't listen to a lot of music when I was growing up, but I used to listen to everyone at home. I didn't like music back then, to be honest. I thought at some point I thought I was going to be a dancer. I can't dance, but I wanted to dance. So at home, we used to gather on like every Thursdays and we'll sing and stuff. And that's when I started like realizing, oh, there's this thing called music. Like music actually really exists, but I don't want to do music. I want to dance. So at home, we used to listen to a lot of Maskandi, a lot of gospel. My mom is a huge fan of Nicki Minaj. We used to listen to a lot of that.
That's crazy.
I used to listen to a lot of that because my mom listens to it. Beyonce, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Muslim Hlongo. Oh, guys, Muslim Hlongo.
Rest in peace.
Right, Princess Makoko, Simpiwe Dana, Thandiso Mazai, which was really crazy when Simpiwe like tweeted my shit and Thandiso because I was like, I grew up listening to you. Right, like, Thandiso Mazai. We used to listen to a lot of like different genres, but locally mostly. And like international. Which is why in my music I also like put that, like combine the international sound and the local sound. Right now I'm highly inspired by Muslim Hlongo. She's crazy with the vocals.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I never got the chance to like really listen to Muslim Hlongo.
You need to listen to her. Yeah, we'll see. Yo, guys, Busi is very spiritual. She is. There's this thing that she does, and I started copying it. It's like a falsetto. She does it on this. What is the song? Is it Tennessee? Sema. Was that the song? No, that wasn't Busi. No.
No, that was. Isn't Black Coffee use a shampoo?
Kind of. There's this song. It's hee hee. Oh, it's not Busi.
Oh no.
That is not Busi. Hee hee.
Enter Amapiano.
Hey, who, me? I would love to do Amapiano. I'm thinking of doing it actually.
Yeah.
But right now I'm on my spiritual journey. So the music I'm currently making is very spiritual. But Amapiano, I'm gonna ride that wave.
You have to.
I will.
That is like, you know, I don't understand why people don't like Amapiano. It's authentically ours. It's probably the only, one of the only sounds that we can say is ours and we can export.
Amapiano are really dope. I've been listening to a lot of Amapiano. I like what Dali Wonga is doing with Amapiano.
Nah, I don't know. All I know is Jazzy Q.
I don't you need to listen to Dali Wonga, bruh. Yo, Dali Wonga has the vocals.
Yeah.
He can write.
Listen, if I hear the song, I'll know.
Konjitini. I am Funem Jalo.
That's my guy.
That's Dali Wonga has a pen game. He has the vocals. He has the flows. I like what he's doing with them. I didn't like Amapiano until like I came across Dali Wonga, and Dali Wonga is dope.
You don't like the ratchet Amapiano?
My friend is all Deborah Nist. She's riding the Amapiano wave. She's killing it. She did a song with this guy's Jazz Disciplines.
Jazzy Disciples.
Yeah. Why am I saying Disciplines?
Shout out to Jazzy Disciples. Those guys are dope also. Well, they broke up now, I think. It's just Jazzy Crew now and the other guy.
Jazz Disciplines.
Hey. That's
like,
on that's on you.
But like, yeah, she did a song with them on their, I think that's their last project.
Yeah.
You need to check it out. She's dope. She recently did a song with Stilo as well.
Makolit. Oh, I recognize her. I saw that Pure Melanin. Yeah, that's my.
There's a song called Easy.
I need to bring like.
Please listen to that song.
No, definitely. You see how we compiling our playlist now.
You see?
You understand?
Yeah.
You understand?
Please listen to that song.
No, definitely.
Yeah, she's really. I have like a really dope friends.
Please.
My friends make good music.
I know your friends make good music because I see
all
them.
My friends.
No, they're dope.
All my niggas make good music.
I like Rhea Black also. She's amazing. That's your homie.
Rhea.
That's your homie.
I always put Rhea and Deborah like this. And Vogue. Do you know Vogue? Indie Vogue.
No, I don't know Indie Vogue.
Those three are my friends. They're very sexual and very sensual. They could be singing about grapes and orange or peanut butter and jam.
But it's balls to the wall.
But it sounds so... That's a sex.
Yeah. No.
I see. It's like...
But also, it's a weird... Did you guys all meet in Durban or you guys met here in Joburg?
I met Deborah through a friend.
Yeah.
Like, I knew her through a friend. I met her in Joburg.
Yeah.
And then Uriah, that's when like I started making music. Uriah is the one who was just like, you need to make your own music. I was her backup singer. Crazy. Because I hit her up on Facebook.
You also did the... What's Desire? Desire's...
Oh, yeah. Desire. I did Desire. Desire is dope. Oh, yeah. So I used to be Rhea. But, like, we've never performed. It was just, like, her backup singer. Because the only time we had to perform, some shit, like, happened. And then that's when she was just like, dude, you can't be my backup singer because you're really dope. You need to do your own shit. Like, make your own music. You're really dope. So that's how I know Rhea. And then Vogue, she used to intimidate me as an artist because she's dope. Like, she's crazy with the vocals.
You know what's weird? Is the Braamfontein scene. I like to call it that because that's where I've seen all you guys, right?
In Bram.
Yeah.
I've never been in. Oh, I've been.
No, that's where I've Hive fucking like when I used to run around there. But I've seen all you guys and I always and maybe it's
you've seen me in Bram. Me?
I've probably seen you around.
No ways. I've only been in Joburg like 3 times.
I've seen you.
And the only time I've been in Bram, it was.
I've seen you around.
No, don't lie. What was I doing in Bram?
Girl, that's not the point right now.
I just want to know.
I don't know, but I have seen you around.
Oh, so I don't think you've seen me in Bram.
Anyway, that whole Bram scene. I always used to look at it, and because like I'm so far removed from it, I don't understand how you guys all know each other, but don't have like a visible community as musicians. And maybe because it's like when you come to Joburg, it's a very ego thing. It's like, oh, my camp is here and my camp is here, and it's like a very tribal thing, but I'm like, you are all dope. And what's funny is a person like me is listening to all of you on my phone, like on my playlist. Like that's what I'm going, like that's my shit every day. But and the reason why I bring up Amapiano also is because of how all of them have just built a community and they all collaborate and they're all at the same parties and whatever. And it seems like the soul music kind of community or what I'd like to think is a community.
I don't think we have a community, but I think we're working towards that.
Yeah, but that should have happened
exactly
sooner. We can't have fucking Tandonje and like an Elaine or whatever. What's the other girl? That Rose girl.
Which one?
She's from Cape Town.
Oh, for a moment I thought you were talking about Joda.
No. There's another one.
Joda is really dope.
She's dope too. And what's the one that signed to Nasty C also? Rolling, right? I don't understand how you just have 4 of those acts who are just like popping, and the rest of you kind of fall to the wayside because it's like they're picking, or maybe it's how the system is structured also. But I would like to see like a community, as much as how they playlist you guys on SoundCloud and on Apple Music. I'd like to see that, because the moment I see that playlist, I assume all these people are friends. They hang out together. They're probably in the same studios together. They probably make writing together. They're probably putting out music together, because
I think
that's
also,
what it looks like.
I feel like for us, not for us, but in the industry, a lot of people always feel like we're in a competition of some sort. That's why we don't want to be friends, because we feel like if I befriend you and put you in my circle, you're going to dim my fucking light.
Joburg.
You see?
Only
like,
in Joburg.
Like that. It's so weird. Like I had that experience with people, not people, I don't know how many people are they, but I know one person. Like, they feel so intimidated by you and your art to the point where they sabotage your shit.
Yeah.
They do that. So I feel like instead of like us uniting and coming together and have like a community as R&B and soulful artists or whatever, we are competing. Let's see who is gonna make it there first.
It's fucking weird.
Which it's so weird, because you also get people who be like on the internet like, as female artists we need to empower each other, we need to support each other, and the one who preaches about that shit is the first one to like turn break and do shit.
Yeah. But it's also, and no knock to the record labels, because those guys are doing their job anyway. But it became weird for me when I started seeing like an Elaine considering to sign like a record label. I mean, to a record label or whatever, right? But kudos to her, because she took the bigger deal, right? But even within that community and within those playlists, there are people signed by like.
That's my alarm. I need to work out. Sorry.
I mean, there are people signed to like the major labels, and it's funny because I was having a chat with Ria about the same shit.
With who?
Fila.
Sorry. Oh, Fila! Please tell Fila that I like her.
And
if you're watching this,
we see you.
I like you.
Yeah,
I want to work with you. I feel like we'll make some magic.
This is a plug. Say, put it out to the universe.
We're gonna work with Fila.
You should.
Yeah,
you should.
it's gonna happen.
But I had the same discussion with her, and I was arguing with her because we're talking about just like how these artists are like signing deals, and then it gets weird when they're not making hit songs, because then they don't own their music and shit. So I had said to her, listen, whatever you do, just keep putting music out independently. Just make your shit hot, right? Don't sign shit, right? They give you a deal, say no. Just say no.
I had a deal.
Listen, I don't care how broke you are. Just say no. Why? And I guess I didn't explain to her why I was saying that.
Why?
There's a bigger check for you waiting. There's a bigger check for you waiting, right? When you are shit hot and you are free agent and you are in a community of people who are shit hot and free agents, because the price goes up. And that way you guys can say whatever the fuck you want. You want a deal? If Sony comes to you and whatever, and you've got a shitload of music out already, you've got this fan base out already, you can just be like, okay, this is my price. And I'm keeping my music. All right. And you can say, like, you can do whatever the fuck you want because you have. But if there is no community, they're going to continue to pick out. So they're going to. you have a hit track tomorrow, it plays on radio and whatever, they're gonna be like, okay, Leah, what's up? Here's the deal. And you're gonna take that, but then you sabotaging yourself and that community, because now it's always the first person to make it to radio, or the first person to make it to this festival, the first person to be playlisted on like Spotify or whatever the case may be. Whereas it should be, let's make our own playlist. Fuck your playlist that you curate. Let's make our own right here together, right? And those people go to you and those streams go to you. You get the checks, right? So I guess that was my little 2 cents of my argument. But then again, I talk from like a certain privilege, so I don't necessarily know what's going on in the ground.
No, like before, I feel like as people we grow, you know, I used to be all about like, I'm still a feminist, but like I've toned it down now. As you grow, you realize it's like, why are you always angry? I used to be an angry black woman, but now I'm cool about it. You know, I'm angry, but not too angry.
Okay, but you need to explain to me now, like, what triggers that? Because it clearly comes from like a messed up place. What triggers?
I think it's just like knowing our history as black people, like what black people went through for us, and I still don't think we have freedom as much as we say
of course,
but like it comes from apartheid. Just like seeing that shit on TV, bruh, like seeing what happened back then, what happened to black people, it used to trigger me so much how we want to act like we are a Rambo nation, whatever, and we're not even there. We're not a motherfucking Rambo nation. Black people are still going through so much. It's so hard, like in this country, it's so hard being black and being a woman. Having a motherfucking vagina is so hard because you literally cannot trust anyone. It gets so uncomfortable. Like when I was coming here, I told you like, oh, I don't trust this Uber driver I just spoke to. You know, it's those things. You can't trust anyone. You can't trust your brother. You can't trust your boyfriend. You can't trust anyone. It comes from there. Like I'm still angry. I am angry for what is happening to black women or just women as a whole. I am angry about what is happening to black people. You understand? But now I've toned it down. It's not something I want to talk about every day. As long as people know that I am angry about it and everyone feels the same way, the way that I feel, I don't have to like express it all the time.
Of course.
You understand? Like, I don't have to like wake up every day and like take my phone and type, fuck man, because I'm a feminist, or men are trash, or men are this. I don't have to do it every day.
But that still translates in the music though. I feel like, I think for the most part, we're angry, man, sometimes, but it's like a subtle angry because like, yeah, I said what I said. You know, I like it. There's a certain audience that might be like, hey, like I'm not trying, but you see, it also comes it also comes from, now I remember why a lot of men may not relate to or may not like this sound. Excuse me. And it's partly because for the first time we have, or maybe not for the first, for the first time we just have like a group of women, right, who are making music and they're unapologetic about it, and they're saying, actually, fuck you, and say what I said, and I may have smashed your friend, right, and deal with it, right? And it's such an like I know that certain dudes out there like will feel attacked, right? And for me, that's a beautiful thing, because now the playing field is even, right? As much as the rappers can rap about the strip club and I smashed a girl and whatever, there are real feelings there. And we finally getting to hear like the female perspective of like, yeah, what if I did that too? How do you feel about that? I fucking like it. Like that's my shit. But then again, I'm a different type of nigga. Like, but I can imagine how that like would be fucked up for another guy to like listen to like LIA Butler's thing. It would be weird. But I just for the most part, like, thank you for even doing this with me and like guest hosting.
Thank you for having me.
This is
crazy. Thank you for getting me tipsy.
I was gonna get you really fucked up. We can, but it's cool.
This wine is like, wow.
Oh, this is my shit. Wolf Trap is my shit, but I'm not drinking that today. I'm on gin. But
thank you for having me.
But
thank you for
before we close this.
Thank you for having me, but thank you for having me tipsy.
Now I get people fucked up. It's my other job. But just before we even close this, we need more music. And
from who?
From you.
Oh.
And we need a project.
It's really get uncomfortable when people do that. Not in a bad way. Okay. I feel a lot of pressure when people to be like, when are you dropping?
Okay.
We want more music.
Let me bring it out like this. I need more music. Because it's important. It's important to
more music is coming
stay busy. It's important to have fresh shit. It's like practice, you know. I mean, even if it's not you putting it out, just like
my EP is done.
A word.
It's done. It's just like going through mixing and mastering. It's very.
Do we get the like sex?
No, it's very sensual. It's very sexual. I say it's 3S. It's very sensual, sexual, and spiritual.
So yes, we are getting the sex.
Obviously, like I make music to sex too. No, not really.
No, you do make music to sex too. Let me tell you something.
No.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you after. Yo, guys.
Have you ever had sex to my music?
Hey, listen, that shit hit different. Nah, it hit different.
You?
Yeah.
Which song? Which song?
Tell you just now. I had the playlist for Baby Girl, no? All I know is that Baby Girl, no.
No, like I'm used to it because I have people saying I have a porn star voice.
Yes, but you see, Baby Girl. After listen, I was street Jesus.
You do that shit to my music? That's weird.
Like I fucked it. Oh shit! I smashed to
my music.
To like. I smashed to a couple of people's music, like legit.
Smash a couple of people?
Yeah.
Did you say you smash a couple of people?
No, I don't
smash.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You painting me as a whore now.
You are.
No, I'm saying I smash to a couple of people's music. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you said you smash a couple of people to my music. I hope that is not socks. You smash into that song?
Boner Town.
Wait, which song is that?
Spirit. Yep. I got the SoundCloud.
You
I got the SoundCloud playlist for my
to that music.
Yeah.
To that song.
Yeah.
What kind of sex is that?
It works.
No.
It's functional sex.
Dun dun. You
know what it's like? There was this chick who did the cover for Kibela Pesgwen.
Who is that?
I'll play it for you.
Check them out.
It's what's the name again? Fuck, I forgot. The letter L to the cover to Mdu's Kibela Pesgwen.
Is it sexual?
And I smashed to the song, not her.
Do you smash to everything?
Yeah, no, I smashed to her.
I feel like you smash to everything. You smash to I'm a piano.
That's crazy. That might happen. Hey, that might listen. No, that might happen. Yo, listen. I heard. Look, smashing to good music is dope. Cause I also hate the awkward side. Well, not, but the awkward sounds that you hear when you smash it.
Why did I drink this wine?
That shit's annoying. Just want to listen to some good shit. Like, you know what I mean? And also you hear some shit you don't want to hear when you like smashing. So that's why I have to like put on a playlist. But it depends with who. Like if it's somebody like I really dig. Hey.
My mom is gonna watch this.
Mom will be fine.
I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad.
We love you.
I love everyone at home. But this is not me.
But your music gives us that.
Yeah, I think I've accepted that my voice is very sexual.
And
which is why I wanted to do a podcast.
You should do.
No. Which is why I wanted to do a podcast like this. Not like my own.
But you should do your own.
No.
I feel like you know what I feel like you are. You know those. You know when they put those things now in town, those posters where they say find lost lava. No? If you call the find lost number, like find lost lava, I bet you it's your voice with your music to find your lost lava.
No.
I bet you. I'm kidding. But also shout out to my ex for introducing me to Wolf Trap, because look at LIA now.
Look at me.
You did this.
You did this to me. You exposed me to the people.
But again, thank you, LIA. You can follow her on Instagram, and yes, she's dope. She's very dope, guys. Just follow on SoundCloud also. Follow us on SoundCloud at Play Marvel. Follow me at SIMZ Marvel. And thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I love you so much. And continue.
I ask you, what is that love? Is that love or love?
Yeah, just don't confuse the enemy. but it's been.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been dope.
I again make more music that we can smash too, because we deserve.
Yeah, my upcoming project is really
more orgasms.
I'm gonna play it for you just now.
Right.
Some exclusive shit.
You can say cut now.
Oh no, that's a wrap.